Honestly, it's just quite unfortunate that a lot of people are actually on this table. By the time you share it with them, they just look at you like, wow, like, did you really have to say that? Like, why in God's name are you telling us all this stuff? The minute you go back, you get back with that person, you start saying all sorts and all manner of things about you and hello that there, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time seeing this beautiful face on your screen, please do not make it your last by clicking on that subscribe button. Returning subscribers, welcome back to the channel. So you guys, it's been a minute and I'm back on your screen with another video, just like I never left. Obviously, you guys can tell from the title, I will be sharing with you guys 7 things I personally feel you should keep private. These are things that you shouldn't go around sharing with your friends, people you just meet for the first time, and people who honestly do not even care about you. Okay, so before we get into this video, I want to give you guys 3 good reasons why I personally feel that you should actually keep these things private to yourself. One is, I personally feel like people love gists. People love to listen to gists, and then they love to give gists as well. So by the time you share these things with them, they would actually listen and pretend as though they are actually listening because they care, but it's because they love gist, and of course they will use your story as gist to other people. So secondly is, honestly, not everyone around you is truly your friend. A lot of people have lots of friends, but I want to believe that almost everybody knows that out of all those friends we have friends in friends. Do you get? So you should actually know that as well. If you don't know this now. Not everybody is genuinely happy for you and actually cares about you. By the time you start sharing these things with them, they start to develop that jealousy in them for you, and because you make them insecure, everything just starts to everything just starts to move left instead of everything to move right. Do you get? And then the third thing I have to tell you is that honestly, people do not actually give a damn about what you have to say, and they don't actually even care. Like, why are you actually telling us this? By the time you share it with them, they just look at you like, wow, like, did you really have to say that? Like, why are you telling us this stuff? Somehow you make people feel uncomfortable, and somehow you give them a certain picture of the kind of person you are in their head, and they just look at you like, like, why? Necessary, it's not really necessary. Okay, so the first thing I personally feel you should actually keep private is acts of kindness. Honestly, I see no reason why you should go around telling people that, oh, I actually did this to that person, I helped this person in one way or the other. Those clothes that person is wearing, I actually give them to that person. Like, why in God's name are you telling us all this stuff? Why in God's name are you telling that person that information? How is that going to add up to anything in that person's life, and how would that change anything in your life as well? If you actually and genuinely want to help someone, quietly help that person and go ahead and do other things that you have to do. I honestly see no reason, like when I say no reason, I mean no reason why you would help someone or assist someone in one way or the other, and then you go around telling people about it. It actually does not make sense to me, and I feel like it is totally wrong. If you should help someone, except if it's that person who personally felt like sharing it with people around, then I feel like that's okay. But for you, the helper, to actually go ahead sharing and telling people about it, that, oh, I did this to that person, you see that clothes that lady is wearing, I actually gave them to her. Like, why are you telling us about it? I personally feel like it's wrong, and you should actually keep it private. Okay, you guys, so the second thing on my list is family problems. Honestly, I feel like sharing your family problems with your friends and then just random people you meet and click for the first time, it's very, very wrong, and I do not feel that it's okay. Bringing your family problems to your clique of friends or like your own friends, honestly, I feel like it's just like washing your dirty clothes in public. It just doesn't make sense. It's actually okay to have that urge to want to talk to someone because you are going through a lot, but actually you should be able to discern to choose the kind of people that you would want to share these problems to. If you have a best friend, someone who you trust, and you feel that that person can actually keep a secret as a secret, it's fine, you can go ahead and share that with that person. But if you actually don't have that kind of person in your life, then I feel like you should seek counsel from a professional, something like a marriage counselor or a family counselor. I honestly do not know much, but just try and seek counsel from a counselor, someone who will not carry your gist to other people, someone who will not come back someday to tell you that, oh, you that your family has gone through this, you that your family is known for this. Do you get? So these are some of the dangers of sharing these things with your friends, because honestly, friends would always be friends. They might support you and they might go against you someday, and you might use your own problems, your own shortcomings against you. So you should actually be careful who you share your problems with, especially your family problems. Okay, so the third on my list is future goals. Honestly, it's actually okay to have your goals, your plans for your future, and all of that, but sharing it with your friends, sharing it with people around you is actually not the best. Two things are actually involved. People might actually be genuinely happy for you, but might discourage you from going ahead to do those stuff, because simply because they have their own personal insecurities about that thing that you want to do, and they feel like they cannot achieve it, and they think the same thing for you as well. So sharing your goals with them might end up discouraging you from actually doing it. And then secondly is, not everybody is genuinely happy for you. So you might share your goals with somebody and that person will tell you, you want to do this, you want to do that. What makes you think that you can do it? This thing is hard though, blah 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 blah. A lot of people would have a lot of things to say. Some might encourage you to, okay, actually it's a good idea, you can actually go on and do it. Some people will tell you that, no, I don't think you should do it, simply because they actually care about you. But some people will tell you that, I don't think you should do it, or it's not a good idea, simply because they are jealous already. The fact that you just share this with them, they don't look at you like, who does this girl think she is? She actually wants to do this. It's not going to work, and then they just talk you down from doing it. Okay, so the next thing that I personally feel that you should keep private is shared secrets or your own personal secrets. Honestly, it's just quite unfortunate that a lot of people are actually on this table. People trust you and they share their personal secrets with you, and then you go ahead and share that person's secret with another person, and of course that other person will go ahead and share it with another person, and that's how it keeps going, and then it comes back to bite you in the ass, and at the end of the day they see you as a betrayer, and that is not even cool. If you would actually ask me, that is totally not cool. Imagine looking at the person in the face and then that person is just seeing you as a betrayer. That person placed his or her own trust in your hands, and then what did? You went ahead to share it with other people. So sharing people's secrets with other people, I feel like it's just totally wrong. You should actually think twice before doing that. And then sharing your own personal secrets with your friends, honestly, no one is to be trusted. It's not everything. I don't feel like it's everything that you should actually share with friends. Some secrets, yes, you can share with your friends. Some secrets you share with your parents. Some secrets you share with your mom. Some secrets you share with your dad. And some secrets you share only with professionals, because that professional doesn't know, your friend doesn't know, anybody that knows you doesn't, is not in your class, it's not in your office, it's not in your house. No, that person is not going to gossip about you with anyone around you. Do you get? So personally, sharing your secrets with people is actually very dangerous, if you ask me, and I feel like you should actually keep it private to yourself, except if you actually have someone who you actually and truly or genuinely trust, and you feel like that person will not go ahead to tell other people about it. Another thing I personally feel that you should keep private is your past mistakes or your past regrets. Honestly, sharing your mistakes or your regrets with people right now is actually not cool. In some kind of way, I feel like not even in some kind of way, actually, you are the person who gets to decide or give a people image or picture of the kind of person that you are or how you want them to see you. So if you go ahead to tell them that, oh, in the past I did this, I did that, this happened to me in the past, this happened, no matter how you try to present yourself, now. Like, I'm now a better person. I'm a new version of myself. I'm better than how I used to be, or I've gone past that stage. People would always find one way or the other to still drag you back to the past, simply because you used your mouth to tell them about it. Have it been you kept mute, they wouldn't have known that actually this and this happened in the past, and they can't even use it against you. But because you give them the chance, you give them the power to do that to you. So you should actually learn to keep those things in the past. What's in the past is in the past. You focus on the present and the future. Okay, so the last thing I personally feel you should keep private is your relationship problems and your relationship issues. A lot of people, I'm sorry to say this, but I feel like girls in a relationship, they tend to like, okay, that this girl is my friend, I can actually share this with her, this and that. And it's quite unfortunate that a lot of people share problems with their friends, that they know that okay, once that partner comes back to apologize, you just be like, oh, it's fine. You now go back to that person. Meanwhile, okay, you just told your friend that this guy did this to me, this babe did this to me, I will never go back with that person, blah 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 blah, and you finish saying all sorts of things about your partner, and then imagine how your friend is actually going to see that person, and then imagine you now going back to that person. That is not cool at all, if you would actually ask me, because first off, you're actually giving room for disrespect for your partner, and then second of all, you're actually creating like this some sort of disrespect for yourself, because you came to me telling me that, oh, this person did this and did that to me, and I won't actually even go back to that person, and then the next minute you're back with that person. It actually doesn't really make sense. So no matter what you're going through, if you want to talk to just one person, it's okay to talk to one person, but not your clique of friends. The minute you get back with that person, they start saying all sorts and all manner of things about you and that partner of yours. What you said and what you actually didn't even say, all they would say it to use it against you, or just to make you and your spouse actually look like two unserious sets of human beings. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say, but I personally feel that you should keep your relationship issues and your problems private. If you have someone you can talk to, it's cool. Go ahead and talk to that person, but not to your clique or friends. Don't you ever do that. I'm telling you, trust me, do not do that. Okay, so you guys, thank you so much for watching. That will be all for this video. I do hope I've helped you in one way or the other, and I do hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please leave a comment in the comment section. Tell me more if you have more things that you actually feel that people should keep private and shouldn't share with people around them. Please let us know in the comment section, and give this video a thumbs up, please. It helps my channel a lot. If you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please do. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.